Welcome to Cloudy Nook Crochet. My name is Lori. I would love to crochet up a storm with you, so please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Thank you. In episode 26, I will be doing the Leither collection unboxing for July 2021, and I also will be sharing my pin collection. And right here is one of my pins, and it is a crochet pin. Before I do the July 2021 unboxing for the Leither collection, I'd like to give you an update how far I am on working on their destination crochet along. So back in May, we traveled to Italy and we made 2 squares. Made these 2. And again, they're 2 different patterns for each square. And what I like to do is I block my squares out after I make them. That way, when I have all the squares made for this crochet along, they'll already be blocked and I just have to sew them together. So I made these 2, and that was for May. And then in June, we traveled to Fiji and I made these 2. Now these 2 I did block out, but I still have, as you can see, my spaghetti ends. You know me and my spaghetti ends. So, and right now I'm thinking you probably can't see the color very well with this as the background. So I guess I'll just do this while you guys are watching, since it's really quick and easy. So here's the squares for June. And again, there are 2 different patterns, and I went ahead and blocked them out. And one thing I really enjoy is when you work with 2 different stitch patterns with the same yarn, you're seeing how that yarn works up. And then the pattern of the yarn color comes out slightly different. So it's really neat to see the difference of the stitch patterns with the same type of yarn. So that's so far as my update. And in the next segment, I'll go ahead and do the unboxing for you for July. As you can see, when I came over to my table to start the unboxing for the Leither Company July 2021 box, Link was hanging out on my desk, so we're going to be doing this unboxing with Link. So let's see how this goes. He's a very curious cat, and like I've said in my other episodes, I am in the cat's domain. So let's see what we have here. I have been getting this box now for over 6 months, and I'm always really impressed with their hand-dyed yarn. So let's take a look what we got in this box. This is a worsted weight, 100% superwash merino, 218 yards. Beautiful purples and greens and creams. Very pretty. It feels really nice. I love crocheting with their yarn. It just glides right over my hook. And and we are traveling to Ireland this month. Have you been to Ireland? I haven't. Never been to Ireland. Also included is a card from the Leither collection team, Eric and Ashley Leither. Thank you for supporting a small family business. And on the back of the card, they're just talking about what they included in the subscription box this month. let's see what else we got. Let me open this up. It looks like there's stitch markers in here. 2 angel stitch markers. Those are really pretty. They'll go great with my collection. I like those. They look like they're very well made. And then we got another stitch marker, a castle. And this goes along with the designation theme for Ireland. And we also got a pin of a sheep. I collect pins too. I'll show you my collection in another segment. And a sticker. You could tell there as I was showing you the stuff that my other cat jumped up, Chase. And I was really worried there was going to be a cat fight going on while I was videoing. So I thought, you know, I better put him back down on the table. Link, he's the calm one, but Chase, he's a feisty little cat. Now let's take a look at the crochet hook we got this month. It's a size F, and it is beautiful. I love their hooks. They fit really well in my hand. One thing I really like about their hooks is the length of them are a little bit longer, so it doesn't, like, the end of the hook doesn't jab into your hand when you're crocheting. Now let's take a look at the patterns for this month. This is square number 10, Ireland, and this is for their crochet along for this year. And this is square number 2. So this month you're making 2 squares to go with the crochet along. And the patterns in this month is the One Skein Project is a Notion bag, and here's a photo of it. Oh, and there's the sheep pin. It goes on the Notion bag. And the next pattern is a 2 skein project. It's a bolero. And that's very pretty. And here's a page showing you all the designation squares that have already been made for this year. So there you go, the Ireland collection. Link Kitty sure was a good kitty during the unboxing. That sheep pin that we saw on the Notion bag, I'm not going to be making the Notion bag at this time because I get a One Skein subscription, and I use that skein to make my designation squares for the crochet along. So in the next segment, I'll show you my pin collection. So here's my collection of my pins. I started collecting pins probably about 3 years ago, and first I had to decide, how am I going to display my pins? So what I did is I had some really wide raffia ribbon, and then I went and I bought little packets of the flowers that you see up on top and then down below. So I decorated it with that, and I bought the supplies. I think I bought the flowers at Michael's. I don't remember for sure. If it wasn't Michael's, it was Joann's or Hobby Lobby. Those are the 3 places that I buy my craft supplies from. So my idea of collecting pins is I like to collect things that are my favorite things, or things that I enjoy doing. Like, here's an example, the crescent moon right there. That's my favorite moon when I see it up in the sky. And then I'm also a quilter, so you'll see sewing machines, and I love quilt. The VW bus there, my family, when my kids were little, we owned a 1977 VW bus, and it was blue. And below that is a palette of paint, and I used to paint on ceramics. And then over here, oh, there's the little sheep that I got. I put that up there that I got out of the Leither collection box that we just opened. And, oh, here's another one. I used to play the flute in high school. And so, yeah. So oh, and the shark. I have to talk about the shark. My car right now, I like to name my car, so I call it the Sharkmobile because it's gray, and the little antenna thing up on top looks like a fin. And so I'm always playing different kind of shark games with my grandsons. We play make-believe, and we've made up this shark game that we play together. But it's getting a little harder on me the older I get and the bigger they get. And then another one of my favorite things, one of my favorite animals is the moose. So that's where I hang my pens. I'm having so much fun crocheting up a storm with you. And I thank each and every one of you to keep me motivated to pick up my crochet hook every day. I hope all of you are doing well. Bye for now until we meet again.